Today's video, I'm going to be sharing the final design in my holiday nail art collection, which I'm calling Vintage Christmas Snowflakes. So for this design, I wanted to do a little bit of a different way of doing my marble that I normally do. Normally when I do marble, I do either a stamper, I use an ombre brush, or I use a piece of saran wrap or plastic wrap, whatever you want to call it. But I chose to do it with the actual nail polish brush this time, and I was really happy with the results. And one little tip I am going to say very quickly is, if you choose to do this the same way I am, then I would definitely recommend making sure that you wipe the nail polish brush off on a piece of paper towel before you put it back into the actual polish bottle. That way you don't get any colors mixing together in the wrong bottles, if that makes sense. So next I'm going to start drawing on the actual snowflakes, and I'm going to be using acrylic paint for this. Now, if you wanted to use a water decal, if you wanted to use a stamping plate, a nail sticker, whatever it is, feel free to do so. I'm just working on my freehanding, but if you wanted to just use something like that, go ahead. I am all for using stamping plates, nail wraps, nail decals, stickers, anything like that. So one other thing I did forget to mention is that before you do the freehanding or whatever it is that you're going to do, make sure that your base is fully dry first. And one of the ways that you could speed that up is to use a fast drying top coat. So you could do the marble, let it dry for a few minutes, and then do a layer of fast drying top coat over each nail, and it will dry quickly and you'll have a really nice smooth surface to work on. For some reason, when I was doing this design, it never even occurred to me to do that. And like I said, I am using acrylic paint. I'll have everything linked in the description box below. So this design reminded me of one of those like blown glass ornaments that you can get that you like. I think that they're called blown glass. I love them. I think they're really unique looking, and I just absolutely love how vintage this is. I love vintage when it comes to Christmas. It's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things about the holiday season is the decor. I love the traditional Christmas colors. They are my favorite. Obviously, everyone has their own, taste in holiday decor or, seasonal decor as it is. I just absolutely love this, and I thought that the final design of this little nail art collection series that I chose to do for the holidays here, I thought had to be something that looks sort of vintage, and I absolutely love this. Now, you obviously don't have to do snowflakes on every single nail. If you'd rather just do them on an accent nail, you could. If you'd rather add more snowflakes, you could. If you want to add less snowflakes, you could. You could add bigger snowflakes, you could add smaller snowflakes. It's completely up to you. But like I said, I absolutely loved how this turned out. It just felt very vintage to me, and I absolutely love that. But again, if you'd rather do the marble using a stamper, saran wrap, or an ombre brush, obviously feel free to use whatever is easiest for you. I was just trying something sort of new for this. I've used maybe a handful of times the nail polish brush to do the marble. So lastly, I'm adding a top coat. Now for this, you could totally do whatever top coat you wanted. I chose to do a shiny finish, but you could do matte. If you want to add some more sparkle, you could add a glitter top coat. It is completely up to you, and that is it for this video.